Welcome back to the channel. So I just wanted to do a little video to cover the Young Miami and Diddy situation. There was a posting on the Shade Room that claims that Young Miami and Diddy have broken up, and it does seem to have some value or some validity to it. So Young Miami has deleted pictures off her Instagram of Diddy, and she literally has herself only on there. And Diddy has deleted all his posts from Instagram, so he doesn't even have any pictures or posts. So 50 Cent, of course, took a chance to make fun of the situation, insinuating that Daphne Joy, his baby mama, was already knocked off by Justin, who's Diddy's son. So he's pretty much telling Diddy, please, put yourself in a better position because we've been knocked off that girl. But this brings it to a situation where I'm kind of like, why does Diddy have a fascination with being intimate with girls that have been with his son, who's like literally half his age, if not less? Isn't that a little weird to you people? I don't know why people never mention that, but it is getting really weird. I mean, I know they touch on it, but it should be more like, what is you doing? Like, I think Lori Harvey and now Daphne Joy, but I think, of course, there's more. It kind of looks like the son probably brings home girls and Diddy's going to be like, I'm going to get that one. And I wonder if he ever talks to his son before or after the fact to kind of say, yeah, I'm going to date your girl. You okay with that? And if he does and they agree on it, hey, more power to them. But Young Miami should have known this situation was coming, but I know people say that she consistently said that she's just having fun. But women say that a lot, but they really don't mean it. Sometimes women hold on because they believe, show the man a good time, show them you can cook, show them you're homely bound, show them you're fun, show them you're easygoing. And eventually they're going to be like, you know what? I want to stay with you. I want to spend more time with you. But Young Miami has a character that a lot of girls that Diddy has literally been long-term with don't have. If you notice his previous girl, mother of his kids, who passed away, rest her soul, she was very quiet and reserved. If you notice Cassie, she was very quiet and reserved. If you notice Daphne Joy, who was 50 Cent baby mama, for the most part, she's very quiet and reserved. It seems like Diddy likes to be with those kind of women when he's in more long-term, so quote-unquote committed, because we know he probably still runs around. And even his other son's mothers, they're pretty quiet. You don't hear them pop off or talk about him. So that's the kind of woman he does a long term with. Young Miami is the complete opposite of that. The twerking, the loudmouth, the clapbacks. I mean, she's fun. People like her. But eventually, men who are used to one certain type of women, and not to mention that exotic looking women, they are doing that maybe for fun or whatever reason. My reasoning for Diddy being around Young Miami is, number one, he's launching a label, a R&B label, which is going to be a little bit more based on the black audience. He understood what Young Miami does and brings to the Shade Room. He also wanted to spice up his Revolt channel, and he knew what Young Miami could bring to that. I believe Diddy pretty much was using her, but the only benefit of this situation is Young Miami got to have her own show. She got to have new cars. She got to travel, probably have a little shopping sprees here and there. So she is one of the few lucky, what I call lucky side piece women, because a lot of women are side pieces without any return, and it's all the man just having fun. So one thing I'll give Young Miami is she was a smarter, or maybe let's say luckier, I don't think smarter, but luckier side piece. But I believe that she thought she was going to get more out of the situation eventually. And I know she repeatedly said she was okay again, but women say that stuff a lot, but they mean different. Ain't no person, especially somebody who's emotionally like Young Miami, possessive, and she doesn't really like to just entertain a bunch of people and things. Those are not people who continue to be okay with being a second fiddle. Eventually, they're going to want it to flip, and if it doesn't flip, then it doesn't work for them. So I believe that that's what might have happened. It could be just a little argument, but I think when you eventually get to that point, especially as a woman who's older, you understand that you're a glorified side piece. Whether or not you are not with a person for just one night or a few minutes, whether you spend a weekend or a week with them, you're still a side piece if you're not claimed. And if the man is telling you to your face that, hey, I got other people I'm dealing with, you're a side piece. And people don't ever want to admit that Young Miami's a side piece, but they want to call out the Daphne Joys and the Gina Hugh saying that they're side pieces, but they're all in it together. The same as Nick Cannon's baby mamas, they're all side pieces. Some are more glorified because they're getting more out of the relationship than a lot of other people do, but they're all side pieces. Alrighty.